For the first time since week 3, we have a new number 1. The New Orleans Saints not only handed the LA Rams their first loss of the season Sunday, but they also removed them from their first place throne. We'll get to those teams in a second, but first, here are the rest of our Sports2Nite Power Rankings brought to you by IHOP. Staying put at number 10, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Super Bowl hangover has been real for Philly after starting the season with 4 losses in their first 7 games. However, they did manage to get to 500 2 weeks ago with a win over Jacksonville, and now coming off their bye week this week, they can improve to a winning record heading into their Sunday night football game against the Dallas Cowboys. At number 9, the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings improved to 5-3-1 this week following their win over the Lions. Racking up 5 wins before their week 10 bye is also something they can be proud of considering their brutal stretch of games their first 9 weeks. At number 8, the Houston Texans. The Texans won their 6th straight game this weekend following their 2-point win over the Denver Broncos. Despite their 0-3 start, the Texans are a lot better than many thought they would be through the first 9 games of the season. Even though they've had a relatively easy schedule their past 6 games, the Texans beat the teams they needed to and have a 2-game lead in the AFC South. The Pittsburgh Steelers remain our number 7 team this week. The Steelers improved to 5-2-1 this weekend thanks to a big win over AFC North rival Baltimore Ravens. The win marked Pittsburgh's 4th straight as well as their 3rd AFC North victory, keeping them in first place in the division. Staying put at number 6, the LA Chargers. The Chargers improved to 6-2 this weekend and a much better record than most expected them to be this far in the season. And a big part of that is veteran quarterback Phillip Rivers. Rivers is arguably playing his best football as a pro with over 2,200 yards and 19 touchdowns. At number 5, the Carolina Panthers. Along with the Chargers, the Panthers might be the best team in the league that no one's talking about. The Panthers look like an elite NFL contender Sunday, putting up 35 points in the first 19 minutes of their 42-28 win over Tampa Bay. Right now, they're the only threat to the Saints in the NFC South and will continue to be if quarterback Cam Newton continues to put up the numbers he is now. Number 4, the New England Patriots. Tom Brady defeated Aaron Rodgers Sunday night in what was supposed to be the battle of the best quarterbacks of all time. Instead, it was more of New England playing really solid defense against the Packers and Brady and James White coming through in the clutch. The Patriots are now 7-2 on the season, but more importantly, with a win, they remain 1 game back of the Kansas City Chiefs for the number 1 seed in the AFC playoff picture. Dropping 2 spots back this week to number 3, the LA Rams. The perfect season is perfect no more for Los Angeles after the Rams fell to the Saints in an epic shootout on Sunday afternoon. Rams running back Todd Gurley continues to make a strong case for MVP, leading the league in both rushing yards and touchdowns. And let's be honest, if both the Saints and the Rams continue to trend upward, there's a very good chance we can see a rematch in the NFC title game. Number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs improved to 8-1 Sunday after winning their 3rd straight against the Cleveland Browns. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has not slowed down at all since week 1, and through 9 games has recorded 29 touchdown passes, just 1 away from the team record. Last, but certainly not least, our newly crowned number 1 team in our power rankings, the New Orleans Saints. The Saints took down the only undefeated team left in the league Sunday in their thrilling 45-35 victory over the Rams in the Superdome. The Saints left no doubt that their offense is everything it claims to be, and the trio of Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, and Michael Thomas is quickly becoming one of the best triplets in the league. No team in the league is hotter than the Saints right now, and after a slow start to the year, they have become an automatic Super Bowl contender.
Tonight's NFL Power Rankings are brought to you by IHOP. Eat up every moment.